Welcome to Stupid Movies, where we watch them so you don't have to.
Him and I! Yeah! And this week we continue our Christmas block. And and we watched Secret Santa.
Yes. Yeah. Not the new Secret Santa.
Right.
The older Secret Santa.
Yes.
But not the old Secret Santa. The newer than that. But not as new as the new one. What year was this from?
This is 2015, not rated, 78 minutes long. Brought to us by Wild Eye Releasing. Yeah. And a lot of indie stuff, low budget stuff, which, hey,
our gig.
Beep! This Beep was directed by Mike McMurrin and starred Annette Wozniak and Keegan Chambers. What was this Christmas get-together about?
You hit me in the nose with your ball. What was this movie about? How do you... It's college kids on a campus. Off campus.
Off campus.
Having a Christmas party, throwing a Secret Santa.
Yep.
And someone has replaced their presents with murder weapons. And they start getting picked off one by one.
Here's what we liked. The first... Okay. Well, I will say the title card was cool.
That was a horrible segue.
Yeah, it was a terrible segue.
Yeah.
But, man, I like the title card and everything, and it's the kind of the filter stuff.
Yeah, they made it look like it was done on VHS.
Yeah, kind of that
Or
80s.
like you were watching a VHS that was kind of worn out. And that continued throughout the whole movie.
Yes.
It wasn't just the title card.
No. Yeah. So, but along with that, the score. Well, I really enjoyed the score in this.
Yeah.
A lot of kind of 80s...
Like synthy
stuff, little quips, like...
Or like, whoa.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah.
And little... And there's, you know, somebody would open something and like... Boop!
I dig. This movie had a super 80s vibe. I mean, super 80s.
Like, it didn't take place in the 80s or anything, but just but yeah.
Yeah.
The coloring they used was cool, which
that's something we never talk about.
I know.
The colors looked great in this.
Yeah,
they were cool.
Yeah, the coloring they used, whatever, it just made it feel kind of
80s-ish,
kind of grungy-ish, and just I don't know how to explain it, but it just looked cool. It was just kind of a darker kind of. It wasn't bright or anything, right? I don't know.
No.
I liked it.
This movie was really funny. And kind of in that screwball 80s sort of way, too.
A bit, yeah.
Where it was just, everything was a little weird with the humor. It wasn't just like, you know, a joke here or there. It was weird humor. Especially the bald dude. And I'm sorry I didn't catch your name either as an actor or as the character. But you were hilarious. You were, to me, the highlight of this movie.
Yeah. Kind of over the top, just dumb kind of humor.
Yeah.
Character. But he was funny. He was bald and he had a mustache.
Yep.
And it just looked silly. Yeah, so we said this movie has that little bit of mystery whodunit aspect, and I thought they did really well with that. Like, which, you know, we also like the reveal at the end, which there's nothing...
We didn't call.
Yeah, there's nothing giving it away of what it's going to be.
Yeah, we jokingly threw out, oh, we think the killer is this. And then it was.
Yeah, because so many of these movies are so predictable. It's like, that's the person, that's who's going to be in it. The gore in this was pretty dang good.
Yeah.
It was all practical.
As far as I could tell.
Yeah, and it looked pretty good. The makeup effects were pretty spot on. You know, we slit
throat.
Yep.
Some stabbings.
Stabbings, things in eyeballs.
Beaten to death with a hairdryer.
Yeah.
That was cool.
That was funny when they tried to throw it in the tub, but it came unplugged. That was funny. Thought they nailed it, and I liked the gore.
Yeah. You know, I really liked the atmosphere to this movie and the tone. It felt like Christmas. There was snow. And it was real snow. There was snow in this movie, in this Christmas horror movie.
Yes.
And so many Christmas horror movies don't have snow.
The tone, it felt Christmassy.
I'm ready to go put my tree up now.
Yeah. But it wasn't a ton, though. It was there, you know, but then along with that atmosphere, it kind of had this eerie kind of flow to it. You know, when you opened your gift, what did you dislike in there?
Okay, you liked the film grain filter.
I did.
I didn't. It was way overused. They could have cut it by like half, and it would have been better.
So some of the acting, I mean, it wasn't bad, but it wasn't great. It was kind of in the middle of the board, but some of it was kind of like, eh. So, the movie is short, and the pacing was fine, I think, overall, but not enough really happened, especially in the middle.
Yeah.
So, the pacing was a little inconsistent, so it could have used a little more consistent pacing, space out the kills a little more, because it was like you get a little bit at the beginning, not really much through the middle.
That's right.
And then like the last 10 minutes or so, it's balls to the wall.
You know, some of the plot points to me were highly unnecessary. Like the dude who was cheating on his girlfriend and kind of the love triangle between the three. It didn't go anywhere.
Yeah, it was unnecessary. You didn't need it. Yeah, so there's some gore that looked great, but we could have used more of it.
Yeah,
you know, more gore the better, especially in this kind of movie.
You said you wanted more gore in like the Hellraiser movies, so
true. I wanted more gore in Dead Alive.
Yeah,
Come
you
on.
always want more gore. You
Yeah.
never have too much gore. We care recapitation.
What?
I don't know what the fuck you said there. We care recapitation.
Wiener decapitation.
Look, we've seen dicks getting cut off in so many movies. It's not shocking anymore. And now, for me, it's kind of a game of comparing dick to dick. And, like, some of them are way too smooth, and they don't look real at all. This one was way too veiny. It looked like the Incredible Hulk. Or like a bodybuilder, you know, their neck. I don't need to see a dick getting cut off. I just leave people's genitals alone. Finally, most importantly, the bald guy's mustache really twigged me out. I just don't.
Yeah.
I don't.
It was
bad.
Yeah, it was bad.
And sir, I am sorry about your mustache and what it does to your face.
If you really were that way,
please come to us and we'll shave you.
Yes. On that note, you know, overall, I had fun with this movie.
Yeah.
I did. I didn't really know anything about it. I knew it was Wild Eye. It was an indie movie. It was Christmas time, so hey. But yeah, it exceeded whatever expectations I may have had.
Yeah.
It flowed well. It was fun. Had gore. You know, it was
that's all, folks.
That's all, folks. Yeah, so I liked it. So gosh, I would say check it out. It was a fun time. It's nothing.
Nice, Rob.
It was fun. Check it out.
You have to give it a score, too. That's what we do on this show.
I do.
Yep.
I'll give it a 6.5 out of 8.
Wow.
Yeah, check it out. It's worth a watch for sure.
Yeah. So it's super indie, which
Yes.
I love. I mean, that always touches my heartstrings when it's a super indie movie. It's like, yes, this is what we need more of.
Yeah.
It was fun. It was funny. The gore was decent. Could have had more. There was no nudity really to speak of. Could have had any. Would have been a little better.
Sure.
You would have got an extra half point, just so you know. It wasn't really needed. I'm just saying, if you're doing a shower scene, show something. All in all, I liked it. It was fun.
Yeah.
I really like the indie aspect of it. This is a movie that really wears its indie on its sleeve. It's like, you know this is indie from watching it. They weren't trying to be a big budget movie, but they weren't trying to be trauma.
Right.
Like, they were somewhere in that happy middle ground. I loved it. So I'm going to give it a 6.5 out of 8 as well.
Oh! 2 weeks in a row, we had the same score.
You would have got a 7 if that blonde had just turned around.
So, hey, we liked it. Have you seen this? If you have, tell us.
Yeah, let us know what you thought.
Yeah, let us know. If not, check it out. It's worth a watch. Christmas time. Tell us over on Facebook.com/StoopidMovies or over on Instagram @StoopidMovies. At DuckSketchTurner, at HorrorPunk. Email us at StoopidMovies@Outlook.com. Like and subscribe. Tell us you like us. Tell your people about us. Tell your friends.
Oh. Send Rob pictures of your wiener decapitations.
I got a ball of corn.